Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again, Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a gain of 12. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Herbert to the air again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Denver first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
That is brought in. And he will score. Devon Bailey. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now it's Herbert. He's got it. Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll finally eat this one. He'll go down. They got him in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack. Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Taken at the 19. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Go.
On first down, Herbert. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver. Second and a yard. They motion the slot man left. On play action now, Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Williams in motion. Play action now. It's Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 17-yard line.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he's got first down yardage. Bring it out to the 24.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A first down throw for Nix. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 2nd down and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
To the ground, a first down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense.
He is in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Conklin goes in motion. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
Set. Go.
Herbert to the air again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, it's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. They'll run with Harris. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. One more time, it's Harris. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Hey, Kappa. Really?
Herbert now on 1st down. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
His kick is good from 60 yards out. He's got the leg to knock it through. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
5-9, 5-9.
Now a play fake. Herbert got his man at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. On play action. Now Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready?
They'll go play action with Nix. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st down and goal to
Hawk
go.
70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
To throw is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin, touchdown Broncos. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Conklin goes in motion. Going on 1st down is Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
To the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Go!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Makes the score. Chargers 45. Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Hang on that tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set.
At the 31-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense. And
he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Looking middle. He'll get it complete to McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Makes the score. Chargers 52. Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throw it. Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. On play action now, Herbert. And this will be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They get 18 on that one. First down, L.A.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Herbert now on first down. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the home victory here.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give